Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ciarasteina and we are playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Picking up right where we left off, we're right outside of the Zepho tomb on Bogano. We've gotten the Astrium from Dathomir and we're gonna see if we can get that holocron now. So we paused right outside the tomb. So let's
Here
go
we go,
in.
BD.
Yep, here we go. Wow, that little thing powered that entire whatever that is.
Amazing. The vault itself is built like a giant holocron. And linked. Something about that wall. We're close. Let's check it out.
How is it built like a giant holocron? Doesn't look like it, other than like one moving part and a mirror. Hey, what's up with you? Another test. Ooh.
I offer this record of our civilization to those who will follow.
These guys are big.
Despite our wisdom and technological achievement, we face extinction.
There's a Zephosphere.
Dogma blinded us to the path of balance, and gradually we allowed our pride to corrupt us.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. They were a great civilization, but they became corrupted. Another sphere. But yeah, all these smaller Zepho are like in agony, or like these sages is what I'm guessing. You know, they're huge for one. It's kind of cool to actually like be able to see their full body size. But these sages were corrupted and it ended their entire civilization. I mean, here's a skull of a smaller one even. So here's a skeleton. So all of these, I mean, it's like Pompeii. These ashes, or this little thing here, probably has a real skeleton in it. So that's interesting.
The greater control we sought, the further we fell into ruin. I lead the remnants of my people into the great unknown, hoping that we will finally find peace.
I'm guessing there was war between them. But it's basically like, it's basically saying, this was that Zepho sage basically saying, I'm trying, who knows what'll happen, and it sounds like they didn't really make it. Oh, there's like a sphere hanging out up there. This whole area is like a pit. Interesting. And an holocron.
I shall teach them the ways of the Force.
Master Kestis.
We shall begin with physical preparation.
What is the Force?
Gather round, everyone.
Master Kestis, do you think the Empire will find us?
I would be very uncomfortable with a bunch of kids calling me master. I would probably, I can't even go back now. I would probably say, nah, call me Cal. This is a long thing. Oh, this part's cool. Sad, but cool.
It's the Empire!
We're,
The Inquisitors have found us.
we're crawling up a trench.
Master, shall we fight them? To the trenches!
it's telling or showing us our future.
Protect yourself.
So yeah, it's like I said, it's showing us our future if we keep going this path.
Capture the younglings. Kill the rest. They're back. Keep searching. They can't have gotten far. Target sighted.
Help me, Master Kestis!
Moving in.
And Sith Hunter.
Spread out. There will be others. Yes, sir. You can't hide. Got you. Yeah.
Killed the child. Sorry about this little section out here is for, but nothing it looks like. Alright. Holocron it is.
Cal Kestis.
Grilla.
Surrender now, and we may spare the youngest.
Oh
That's
wow.
right. On your knees.
Interesting.
Right. What's gonna happen?
They're gonna break you and turn you into bad
Master
guys.
Kestis. Why?
Wow. Poor kids. They're just kids. They don't deserve this. Yes. In Inquisitor garb with a red lightsaber. So it's showing that he turns evil. Well, turns to the dark side, I should say. So now he's literally getting a look at himself as he was and will be if he follows on his path. I'm not sure that's passing the test, failing it, or what. But I agree with him that they have to keep it out of the hands of the Empire.
Had a bad feeling I'd see you here.
Oh? How uncharacteristically prescient of you. Here I thought your greatest virtue was your dogged persistence as you stumbled from one debacle to the next.
Guess you made a mistake not killing me on Brockett then.
A scant mercy. I wagered one meaningless Padawan against a prize that will win me the Emperor's favor.
You think I'm gonna let you walk away with the holocron?
Of course not. We both have our pride. But yours has cost you the lives of all the Force-sensitive children on that list, as well as your own.
Like you said, Trilla, I'm persistent.
Or, you know, arrogant.
Say not traitor.
Dang it. As soon as I was like, oh, it's red, I can't block that.
I've suffered far worse. You bleed like all the others.
Come on. I keep trying to jump out of the way of that, but never in time. Uh-oh. His ability is crippling him.
Careful with that thing. It's been through hell.
So she knows his ability?
Don't go. We need to stick together.
I like her hair in this cutscene.
No. I'm going to lure them away, and then I'm going to circle back.
Gorgeous.
Stay with the younglings, Trilla. May the Force be with you.
Master, don't leave us!
Trilla, what's going to happen?
It's okay.
Your ears look like antennae.
It's okay.
Trilla's in the torture chair now. She has been being tortured long enough for Trilla to become an Inquisitor.
No.
Oh. That was tapping into the dark side? That was just like a force push, essentially. She still has the strength to run like that? And in the meantime, Trilla took off with the holocron, which is precisely what they didn't want. Where's Trilla's thing? An Inquisitor is born. 3 out of 3. Unlucky maneuver, places her saber in the hands where he witnesses a force echo of her tragic past. Learns her history, including disturbing details in her transformation. Momentarily paralyzed, allowing her to seal the holocron. So, yeah, there's a reason why I healed first, not because of the fight, because as you can see, it took down maybe a third of my health, and without even one stim. But now, if you can see down there, there's stormtroopers everywhere. So it doesn't matter if I had healed up or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and rest because they're all new enemies anyway. And I'm actually gonna try, I've gone that route before, I'm gonna try a different route this time. And yeah, I will.
Moving to engage. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I've got it. Get in there. He's blocking. I damaged him.
Seeing as this is a faster way back to the ship with less enemies. Yeah, oh, that actually worked out really well. Gonna have to do that in future gameplays.
Cere, I saw what happened between you and Trilla, what you both went through. I'm so sorry.
She still gave her
I was
up.
arrogant, I was foolish.
I mean, yeah, she was tortured,
I'll
but
never understand what you went through.
She gave up kids and her Padawan.
She has a holocron. I don't know where she's taking it.
I'm responsible for the path that Trilla is on.
Mm-hmm.
And what she does next is the cost of all of my mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Our mistakes are in the past.
No, they're affecting
And it's
the
all of our
present and
responsibility.
future.
And it's about what we do next that's important. You taught me that, Ciar.
Sometimes your mistakes don't stay in the past. They affect the present and future.
You're right.
You
I know where
fucked
she's
up,
taking
girl.
it. There's a fortress where they take Jedi, where the Inquisitors come from. It's a place of torture. It's the place I escaped. I just never thought I'd be going back there.
You won't be going alone. You'll have a friend with you.
I wonder where his other scars came from.
No.
It's like, huh?
I'll have a Jedi with me. Neil.
You're being knighted, my friend. With Trilla's lightsaber. I don't know how happy I'd be about that, honestly.
By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Cal Kestis. Rise, Jedi Knight.
I mean, I guess there's a poetic justice in that.
You are ready.
So are you.
He's like, shit, I'm a Jedi Knight. The Lost Holocron. 1 out of 3. We're in chapter 6, the last chapter. Cal and Beatty brought the Astrium to the vault and found the holocron. Cal was swept into a vision. Younglings training only to be ambushed by the Empire. A battle, death, torture. Cal as an Inquisitor. When he awoke, Trilla stood before him. Cal pulled her lightsaber, thrusting him into a Force echo. Sarah and Trilla tortured. Trilla's turn, Sarah's escape. I like how they wrote this. When he returned, Trilla and the holocron were gone. Cal ran back to the ship and told Sarah. She reached out to the Force, took up Trilla's lightsaber, and knighted Cal. I like how that's like the most like dramatic filled writing they've done this far. I really enjoy it.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Not a fan of nature, Grease?
Only behind glass. Otherwise, nature's not a fan of me. I mean, I may have 4 arms, but if you haven't noticed, I'm basically bite-sized for most deadly creatures.
True. Yeah, I gotta wait for that to grow up a little bit. I don't know if it's in-game time that makes it grow up or what. How you doing?
Are we ready to leave?
So you and Ciara have been here a few times.
Oh, we've been all over the place. Non-stop tour of the galaxy with her. But she's paying the bills, so I can't complain, really.
Better than hiding on a scrapyard for years.
Oh, that I can agree with. I mean, I've seen trash heaps before, and that planet was the trashiest. I can't believe anyone would... Sorry.
You're not wrong.
Once that plant grows up, Grease should actually have some interesting things to say. It's gonna rest, no skill points. Let's look at what we're missing as far as customizations. 3 there. So 3. We have all those. We just got that one, but again, still prefer that one. So 3, 4, 5, And then lightsaber stuff. So 5. 6. Oh, we got most of everything. 7. So we're missing 7 things total. I'd be willing to bet we have more than 7 chests to find as well. Oh, now, I'll say 8 because I know that there's 10 stim packs in this game. So...
You're making good progress, Cal.
Begana, 100%. Ilum, 98%. 94%. 96%. 97%. Haven't been there yet. That's end game. But let's see. So there's 3. And 7. We're only missing 7 chests, but there's 8 things that we can't get. Maybe some of the secrets are chests. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. Some of the secrets are chests. So, yep. I'm going to actually go back to Dathomir for a second. Sorry.
Seems we made the Empire nervous. They're stepping up security on Zepho and Kashyyyk.
Well, nothing can stop you. You're a pro, right? Where'd you learn to access that Imperial network anyway?
Basic computer protocol at the Jedi Academy was searching the galaxy for Force sensitives. Old Republic networks and independent systems were less secure, of course. Now the Imperial network controls everything.
Well, it's nothing you can't slice, though, right?
For what we need? Yes. It's not easy. When I escaped from interrogation, I stole some code clearances. They change them regularly, but with a little skill and luck, I figure out what's coming and where to patch in.
Impressive.
The trick is to cover your tracks so they don't know you're listening.
Yep.
Time to land. Get up here.
I'm just going to do a real quick circle of that area, the beginning area, to get, to see if I can get that area 100%.
Cal, care to join me? Grease has gone outside for once.
On
Figured I'd
Dathomir?
take the time to rest.
Yeah, it's still...
Hold it. What are you thinking about?
How quiet it is. I don't know if it's because Grease is off the ship or something else.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I like it. Silence is strange when you aren't looking for it.
Yeah.
Almost makes me want to fill these walls with music from my Halleck set or something.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You should start playing again.
Maybe. I don't often feel up to it these days.
I've always wanted to learn an instrument. Think you could teach me after this is all settled?
I'd like that. Yeah.
Looks like he was kind of teaching himself, so... Let's see what she has to
Sometimes the
say.
exhaust valve needs a bit of tending to, but otherwise, it hasn't been much of an issue.
How's it feel to be home?
Good. Now that Malicos is gone,
It's hard to believe he was ever a Jedi.
desperation deformed him. There are many experiences that can warp or break a person.
I was taught that we always have a choice in how we respond to misfortune.
True, but it still leaves a mark. Your friend Cere. It is clear she carries great pain.
She may no longer be a Jedi, but she'll never stop fighting for what she believes in.
Good.
Cool. I've actually never talked to her since here. Oh, okay. I have actually explored this area. But there's this door here, which I don't know why is there. Upper Strangled Cliffs. I'm guessing We're gonna have to.
Sometimes the exhaust valve
again.
needs a bit of tending to, but otherwise, it hasn't been much of an issue.
I'm gonna go to that door, see if that's the reason why it's not 100%ing. I didn't want to have to go to that door, but how vicious they are. It's like, I don't really care, but give me at least some time to attack. Jeez. Oh. Was that it, really? Yep. That was it. At least we didn't have to go all the way over there, so there's that. Although I feel really silly now. So I was like, oh, waste a little bit of time so that plant can grow. And I don't think it's gonna... I honestly am thinking it's not gonna grow until we have a cutscene, so...
Sometimes the exhaust valve needs a bit
Yeah,
of
it
tending
agrees.
to,
You've already
but
said that
otherwise,
now 3
it
times.
hasn't been much of an issue.
Alright, so... I guess we'll continue with the story. Try to finish out this game before the end of this episode.
Anyone else hear that weird noise earlier?
See?
I didn't hear anything.
It's talking about the
But
animal.
my meditation helps me focus out many distractions.
I don't know. It's not a normal sound the Mantis makes. Sounded like it came from inside, too.
There he is up there.
Like a stowaway? They
They're
have
both.
to be pretty small. This ship isn't that big.
Maybe.
He's small.
I have been missing some food lately. Smells. Oh, droid smell?
Not that I'm aware of. And they definitely don't eat.
All right, I'll do more investigating. If I find something, I'll let you know.
Can't wait.
Just don't get rid of my pet cat,
Get
dog,
over here, kid.
bird
We're about
thing.
to land.
It's got like bird feet, so. Fortress Inquisitorius.
This isn't good. With the defenses they got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help.
What are you thinking?
A ritual. It will hide the ship. I hope.
A ritual?
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
What? Wait a minute. Now hold
He's
on.
so
Now,
sweet
what
on
is this
her.
gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Join me up front.
And then Cal's look here. He's like, sorry.
Sisters, mother, lend me your strength. Sisters, mother, lend me your strength.
Whatever she's doing, it's working.
What do you think the odds are?
My money's on you, kid.
Aww.
Let's go, buddy.
Once we're inside, I'll engage their defense level, and then sabotage their sensors so the Mantis can extract us. You find the holocron.
Shouldn't we stick together?
I feel the pull. The lives of every child on that list are at stake. Whatever happens in there and whatever you see, don't worry about me. Just get it and get out.
Close in on the fortress.
It's time.
In the second Jedi Fallen Order, I was talking to my husband about it. It would be awesome if Sarah had a little bit of a conflict of interest, like if she actually turned to the dark side and Cal had to bring her back to the Jedi Order. This would add a little more drama to him personally. That's what I would do as a writer. And I do write stories. You can actually look me up with my handle on Archive of Our Own, or AO3.com, I believe it is, under Ciarasteina. They're all stories based off of Dragon Age Inquisition, because that's what I was playing a lot at the time. I might do some fanfic of this game. We'll see though. Well, that's a hell of a visual. Yeah, game lighting, if you see a light, it's generally, that's kind of them saying, hey, you're supposed to go here.
They're looking. What? Intruder! Get him! Affirmative.
I think you see pretty much every...
Cal, you there?
Yeah. Good to hear your voice, Seer.
I've located the holocron. Sending you the location now.
Got it. We're on the move.
Couldn't be further away if we tried. Alright, are you gonna slice
Another
that?
locked door for you.
Another locked door for you. Oh, hi there. As I shut the door on his ass.
Don't let up. You can't stand against us.
See that? These droids do not give a damn who they fight.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, here comes
We'll
the
end
bad
this
guy.
quick. Come on, hit us. Position reach. I'll trap him. You'll win easy. Laser him.
Jeez.
He's on the run. Move out. Get in here. The stormtrooper. He's dead. Smash him.
All the
Take
clones
him
dead?
myself. Time to stop you for now. Not bad. Get on him. Back up. I've got this.
Back up, back up.
Beat you, Jedi. We've got eyes on him.
You gotta look.
You don't even have to try
A
here.
couple of guys, at least 2, if not 3 guys hiding behind.
I'd like to see you try that.
Oh gosh.
You won't escape me. You are weak.
This place is where the Empire created the Inquisitors. They tortured Seer. Turned Trilla to the dark side. Let's tear it down, meaty one.
Yep, we're gonna tear it down. Eventually.
Hit him already. I won't let you kill me.
I'm not asking for your opinion or your
Cleared up this
permission.
area, but the Empire sealed me in. Any ideas?
Cal, look for a control room. I've got a plan.
I'm standing in one.
And button.
Whoa, see that, BD? That's something. Let's check it out. There's a view.
You can't come back to
I've
this
disabled
area.
the shields on the outer sections of the fortress. Flood the base
So you have
and
to get
swim
what
to
you
the central
can.
keep.
Hell of a plan.
We'll meet up inside. Good luck.
Got it. Let's go, BD. Ready for a swim, BD? Hang on. That section looks pretty deep.
Come on. Anyway, I don't believe there's any chests in here, but there are like some scans and stuff. Which I think is just lore. It's not like you have to have it in order to get all the exploration. But like I said, you can't actually come back to this place. So, yeah. And after this game, if you decide to play more of it, to 100% it, you can actually... Submerged section. It will actually start you off before the end of this game. Before this section. But you can't go back. It recognizes that you've already done it, so you can't do it again. Let's see. Defense perimeter explored 33%. So, like I said, since there's no chests or anything, there's really only so much exploration to do. Bye. Sorry. And I'll go ahead and heal because we're not going back.
Getting closer.
Hostile approaching. We've got this. Yeah, someone else take a hit. Took out our melee support, and he's still standing. He's too skilled.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Okay, he's gonna go down there.
It's like the dojo at the Jedi Temple. Wrong. Corrupted.
I don't think you have to press that button. I may be wrong. But this is one hell of a fight. I mean, the only thing worse is those damn spiders, but this one's...
Won't be locked for long.
It's challenging. Oh, okay. I ran out of force to be able to push him.
Nice. Find something, buddy?
You can't overpower us.
There's a big guy. Coming back over here. So they all spawn over there.
Someone else take him down.
I can take it myself.
Don't just stand there, do something.
Weapons on him.
I'm after him. Take the last shot.
Come on. Why weren't you helping at all? And now we can't pull anybody in, so.
For the intruder.
Jerk. Yeah, go fight him. I actually haven't programmed both these droid.
Strike through. Target damage. I need to reload. Attack the enemy. Learn to fight, Jedi. I will not miss. The pain. More. Watch yourself.
I do not like being cornered.
They were just in the way.
Do your magic, BD.
I'll leave those guys because I don't care.
He's in the interrogation wing. He's dead. Look him. Won't hit me. Break you. Priority target. Fire. Right. Damage taken. Move out.
Oh. Okay, they actually followed me in here. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't want to kill you.
Attacking the enemy.
Come on. The only way to kill the guys above is like this.
Get up here.
But if you move, it instigates them to fire.
That's the last of them.
Cool.
Cal, I'm near your position, but sealed behind a blast door. Look for a console nearby.
Got it. You go, Sierra. Right in the crotch. Ow. Did you?
That was
have
impressive.
to?
How you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still, it feels good to tear this place apart. This prison is where they kept us. I only wish there was someone left to save.
I'm sorry we had to come back here.
So am I. But we didn't really have a choice, did we?
I understand. Let's keep moving.
Yes. Let's get this over with.
Any sign of Trilla?
No. Not yet. The holocron is being kept in the interrogation chamber. It's the most secure place in this entire fortress. I'm opening the path to the holocron. Get to the holocron. I'll divert reinforcements and join you as soon as I can.
I knew there was one thing to scan here, so... There's bones in there. There's no... actually... Sorry, I just noticed something. There's no force field on one of these doors. Unless it just didn't load properly, but I want to check it out. Uh-huh. I've never seen this.
This place is evil.
Detention cell. Glad I got it, though. Because I never would have gotten it otherwise. Just going to do a cursory exam. See if there's anything BD wants to pick up. Done all those. There are a lot of cells here. And you know there was more than one person in each one. Again, there's no force fields on those ones. There's on those. Okay, yeah, there. They just, you can't see them very well. Let's go.
Looks like a turbo lift. Might be our ticket out of here.
Yeah, having that alarm is probably not keeping us... Well, they know that they're under attack at this point.
Getting close. BD1, thanks for being my friend.
No. I have to admit that actually kind of made me tear up a little bit.
Like this.
I love games that
even
do
for
that.
the Empire.
I think there's a section in Red Dead Redemption 2 that I openly bawled at. And it had nothing to do with humans. Well, no, there was one that actually did have to do with humans. But it was... I just feel
Broke
more...
them, beat them down, and
sad
turned them
about
to the dark
animals.
side.
I'm just gonna go up here, make sure I get everything. I'll heal up before we go in the door. But again, just making sure BD doesn't want anything. What were you jumping off of? Oh, he wants to slice that, okay. Oh, there's a point. Might as well use it if I can. With the one thing that I don't care about, but whatever. I'll use it. And I forgot to heal. My apologies.
Think you can handle this, Speedy?
The last life of the game, I think. Yeah, fairly certain. Tell me this isn't a trap. I mean, like, where's the holocron? She said that it was here. Where is it? I do not see it. Maybe up there? Close. I always... I missed that. I'm trying to pose her so I can wear down her... Suduri.
Suffer as I have.
And heal.
BD, here! Trillo, I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you.
Where's she putting it? I don't see pockets.
You'll never make it out of this place alive!
Yeah, I heard that on Dathomir. Oh yeah, she does that ground pounding thing. Actually having to heal.
Buddy! You'll pay dearly for that.
Boom. Oh, I was like, come on. I know she threw one of those frag grenades, but still.
Cal!
I have the holocron.
It was only in his hand, but...
I need to do this. It's over, Trilla.
She's just
Nothing
so much
is
on
ever
the edge
truly
of the
a
dark
lost
side.
Fight is over.
I wish she would
I
turn
know
dark
the
side in the
darkness
next
that is
game.
eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, Sarah.
No,
I pronounce her
It's
name
not.
Sarah too.
I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
Oh shit. I may not know much about Star Wars, but I know that sound. Hi.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
She's like, I'm fucked.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avengers! Run!
He's huge. And he's just
You would be wise to
Skywalker?
surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
Are we really gonna fight him?
You cannot escape.
Not much. Glad I had enough force for it. Ooh.
We gotta run!
Damn, he's powerful. I don't really know much about his history, like Anakin's history. So, come on.
Turbo lift. Let's go.
Is he supposed to have like more force or something?
Let's get out of here.
And I was like, I heard a lightsaber.
Yee, stay back.
Yeah, when I first played this, I did not expect Darth Vader in this. And that was actually the last enemy that I needed on this planet, or whatever this is. Let's see, Scout Trooper, Commander, Stormtrooper, Commander, ATST, Droid, Flamethrower, screw you guys. Heavy Assault, didn't really have an issue with them. Probe Droids, annoying but easy. Screw you guys. And pretty much everybody wearing black, they can screw themselves too. Former Jedi, Knights Inquisitor. Let's see, less agile, utilize distance and maneuverability for strikes. I love how it tells you how to beat them, essentially. Deadly strong. I'm kind of confused about the wording here. A former Jedi Knight Sister's imposing and dangerous Dautin? I've never heard of that race. Dautin Inquisitor. Her mastery of the Force is further enhanced by an extraordinary natural empathic ability to read minds. Interesting. While less agile than other Inquisitors, she utilizes her strength and wits to gain an advantage. So she's a mind reader. Unpredictable, unrelenting, and agile with a lightsaber. Parry, block, evade, and attack. And that's pretty much what I was doing, was parrying a lot. A relentless Imperial Inquisitor, the second sister is cunning and highly intelligent in her curious nature and sociopathic charisma. Wow. Allow her to patiently manipulate almost any adversary into revealing her weakness and fears. Be wary, she sadistically toys with her prey before a fierce, agile strike. What does it say about Darth Vader? Few survive an encounter with the most powerful Sith in the galaxy, so he is the most powerful, according to this. Escape is the only chance of survival. Lovely. Darth Vader, a sinister, dark lord of the Sith. I thought that was the Emperor. But is the Emperor just not a Sith? No, because he uses Sith abilities. Is a mysterious figure amongst the Empire. Encounters with this machine-like man are rare and mostly deadly. Trained in the dark side of the Force, Vader governs over the Inquisitorius. They're going all Roman on us. Cool. Wow. 17 bad guys. These are all bad guys. That's kind of cool. So there's a lot of bad guys in this game. That's there.
I think we lost him.
Nothing. I think there was a...
I'll make it. Seer, I won't fail you.
Someone cleaned the frickin' windows. Jeez. So there was something else for him to scan.
Kid, you read me? They're not responding.
They will. I am certain of it.
Grease, I'm here. Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron. But Seer, she didn't make it, Grease.
Seer? Just get out of there, Cal.
Keep moving, Cal. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Ah! Speedy, you are such a bam.
Surrender the holocron.
With a double-sided lightsaber,
We shall see.
you're always on the wrong end of that lightsaber. Ow. Speedy's like, come on, get up, get up. Seer.
I won't let you take those children.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of hate going on, which I understand. But she's weak to the dark side right now.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that.
Wow.
No! No!
She brought Vader to his knees?
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
Seer.
I can feel it inside of her.
Seer! Seer! Hey, listen to me!
Wow.
Still have a choice!
He's pretty fucking powerful. Beatty's like, sister? That's cool. He's holding back an entire ocean. That's pretty neat. See, I would have been trading on and off. Let her take a couple breaths, pull it out, take a couple breaths. I mean, I guess he's trying to keep her from drowning, but he is drowning himself. It's like, if you can't take care of yourself, how are you supposed to help someone else? Hi, Marin. Thank you.
Hey. Hey. Hey, kid.
Oh, and the droid's on his shoulder.
Cal.
I used to hate him.
See her.
She's all right. She's all right.
Aw, I'm here for you.
You too.
Aw. He's like rubbing into his hand.
You did it.
We did it. We did it.
Careful.
Where are they?
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
I think the plant's fully grown, or at least mostly.
Sorry.
Aw, but she hugged him. It was so cute.
That was you in the water,
I
wasn't it?
shipped them so hard.
I'm glad you're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
I wonder how you treat
now what?
lightsaber stabs.
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it to rebuild the Jedi Order.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him, just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Nobody's saying anything that sounds positive.
Not by us.
Yeah, she gets it.
Their destiny should be trusted to the Force.
I'm interested to see the part 2 of this game because it's like we just did this entire game for literally no reason. Boom. Over. Literally no reason this entire game. That's kind of one of my biggest criticisms story-wise on this game is there's no point to it. Just doing a quick little review while it's doing these. Graphics-wise, it's gorgeous. There's some glitches, but obviously with what's going on right now, they're not able to like get into an office and actually work on it. They've been working on it from home, but it takes longer, of course. The animations under the water absolutely are horrendous. I'm doing negatives first. The ending was a letdown because it really felt like there was no reason for this entire game. Like, what was the point? So it'd be interesting in the second one to say like, hey, there was a point to the first game, but this happened or something like that, you know? And then, yeah, like I said, there's some glitchiness, pushing people off of ground level, you know, into a pit, and then they like teleport back to you. Interesting glitch. And then just kind of getting bounced around the level. That's kind of an interesting glitch. And so, yeah. I think throwing in Vader at the end had a purpose, but I don't think it was, like, needed per se. But it was kind of cool. It's like as soon as you heard it, I mean, everyone knows what Darth Vader sounds like. So as soon as you heard it, you're like, oh shit, you know? So, yeah, I wish there was kind of more involvement with Darth Vader, honestly. But I understand they left it to the end as kind of like a shock value thing, but it kind of left me disappointed because he's like the biggest badass in the galaxy, and we saw him for 5 minutes, maybe. And some of the abilities are useless in my opinion. Actually, quite a few of them are useless in my opinion. But good sides. Most of the motion capture was actually really damn good. I loved the fact that you could visually see how they were reacting to something. And the story was up until the end, which I think landed on a letdown / cliffhanger, depending on your point of view. And I don't like that. It's like each game should be kind of, individually playable. So I don't want to go into part 2 thinking, oh, you have to play part 1 in order to understand the story. So hopefully they do something different with that. But additional testing, it's like 4 people. No wonder. So yeah, there's lots of glitches sinking into the ground and all that. I love the interactions between the different characters. Sometimes it was a little weird, where Cere was like, I don't trust this guy, and then it's like, oh, he did what he could, and then, left when he had to. It's like, do you like him or not? I mean, I guess you can like some aspects of people and not the others, but I love his interaction with BD1. It made BD1 feel more human to me than anyone else in the game. Even though you couldn't understand a word he said, his reaction, or Cal or Ciara's reaction to BD1 kind of gave you an inkling as to how they worked, like, or what he said. So I love BD1. He just, like I said, he's more human to me than any of the humans. And he just kind of also reminds me of like a lap pet, but, badass and fearless. So lots of good. I do like this game. It's fun to play. The gameplay, pretty good. Couple hiccups here and there. It never felt like you had enough force. Even on easy mode, it never felt like you had enough force. But, it was pretty fun, and that's why I played it a few times. And like I said, every time I play it, I learned something new. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah. Storyline was great until the end. Animation, great, except for, glitches, which happens to everything. And the underwater sections really blew. Mostly because of the suspension of disbelief, where you have to open a chest, and BD1 theoretically jumps in the chest and it's knocking it around, and then jumps back out, and then Cal actually talks to him under the water. It would have been great if they had like physically shown BD1 jumping in there, jumping back onto Cal's shoulder, and Cal thanking him with like a high five or something, or patting him on the head or something. Whatever the case may be, but him talking underwater, not great. And BD1 not climbing into the chest in the water, not great. So there was definitely some animation issues. So I might write some fan fiction about this, like what happens after this. I mean, I might be the only one, but I could totally see him and Marin hooking up together. And maybe even having some little younglings of their own. They seem to like each other, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. So, score, fantastic. It was done very well. You kind of always knew when you were in a battle because of the sound. And what I hate the most about this game is you got the skills or abilities or equipment to do something that you literally needed a minute earlier for. And so you'd have to go all the way through the game again in order to, or not game, but the planet. You had to go all the way through the planet again in order to get, you know, the chests, or I think it was mostly just chests. But so it was just annoying. It's like, if you're going to say, oh, there's chests in the water, I honestly believe that you should have a, and all the voices, good job. They were very well done. So there was actually an audio for BD1. Maybe he did the computer noises or something, I don't know. So good job, good job. Golf clap for that. Steve Bloom was in this? I love Steve Bloom. Anyway. So yeah, definitely I really enjoyed it. There's challenge modes after this is all done that I haven't dipped into yet. Maybe I'll do an episode or two on that, because there's different kinds of challenge modes. I'll do some research off camera about what I'm missing from the other planets to 100% those, because as of yet I've only 100%ed 2 of the planets, and one of them being the one that you really kind of can't 100% or can't not 100% it. The last place, the Inquisitorius, and then Bogano, which I've 100%ed before. So it'll be interesting to see what Jedi Fallen Order Part 2 turns out to be, but I really hope there's much more tension as far as, like I said, Sarah is set up to become a bad guy. So it would be awesome if, you know, this is a Disney thing because of, you know, LucasArts is Disney now. So, but it would be nice if there was like a romance between Cal, or you can choose somebody if there's new people coming in. Cal can romance one of those people. I like romances in games. It draws you in more. So he's either got like a romance with Marin or somebody else that we haven't seen yet. Maybe even Mariana, because her partner is gone and she's already got a child. Who knows? Maybe she comes to him because her child is force sensitive. Who knows? So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what part 2 has. I'm definitely going to pre-order that, and hope that they don't screw it up. There's after I played the online Star Wars game for a bit with my friends, I didn't really get into it that much, because it's like what I tell everybody, games are always more fun with friends. So it could be a crap game and you just have fun because you're hanging out with your friends. But if you're playing by yourself and you're miserable, it's not a good game for you. It might be great for other people, but not for you. I prefer to play single player games because I move at a different pace than other people, and it kind of annoys me, aggravates me that I can't, I have to wait for them or catch up to them or whatever. And I just realized that these spheres may be references to Zepho spheres, the ones we keep seeing. But then, like, the lines on the floor in the background here, I'm wondering if they're supposed to be planets. But since spheres were a big thing for the Zepho, I'm wondering if they were Zepho spheres, and that's why they're, like, the one on the left is busted up and breaking apart because it's really ancient. I'd like to know more about the Zepho. I'd like to know more about how they died, what happened exactly. I mean, we know that they were corrupted, but how big was their civilization? Because they obviously went past, or they went through multiple planets. So where, like, how many were there? Why did they all get wiped out? Did they all get wiped out at the same time? Obviously, some of the Zepho sages were killing other Zepho, and I just would like to know. But yeah, it's a good game. It could definitely use some upgrading as far as, or fixes as far as glitches and stuff like that. I might actually message these guys and tell them the glitches that I found, and just be like, hey, you guys can do what you want to do, but these are the glitches that I found in the game. Like, you didn't get to see it, but if you don't restart your game before going back to Bogano the second time and doing that, and doing the English is hard, doing the slide there, it, like, holds you to the floor to the point where you can't jump even at the end, and you just fall right off. And that's really frustrating because sometimes it starts you on the slide, sometimes it starts you off the slide. So, like I said, it's really annoying sometimes. And I shouldn't have to restart my game if I'm just running through it, not recording or anything. I shouldn't have to restart my game just to make it work correctly. So there were some actual gameplay negatives, animation negatives, storyline negatives, but there was also gameplay positives, storyline positives. You know, if I had to rate it on a score of 1 to 100, I'd probably rate it maybe about 80. So a B. In my opinion, it's worth playing, but it's also worth going into, knowing that it's not without its faults. So, God, seeing like so many different voice talents. I mean, good for them that they were that inclusive for other voices, but damn. Music. So, music, good job on the music. I don't really have any complaints about that. I was kind of looking forward to seeing the stereotypical Star Wars opening. I kind of missed it, actually, where there's like the wall of text and then it pans down into something. I actually kind of missed that, but at the same time, I could understand why they went without it, because they'd have to redo the opening a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. And maybe they just wanted to stand out from the other Star Wars stuff. So really that's like the only music is the Sugan Ensa. I guess that was the song I really liked. I don't know. I am a voice whore, so if people are voiced really well or they have really good voices for my ears, I really like it. So I really like Cal because I liked his voice. He looked weird as a child because they de-aged him, I think, digitally. And then he sounded weird, which I think it was just him pretending to be a child again. It's like, you sound like someone who's been through puberty that's trying to sound like you haven't been through puberty, you know? So it was just kind of weird. So 80% is what I would place it at. Obviously, it's good enough for me to play it again because, like I said, every time I play it, I find something new. I still haven't 100%ed everything. I might do it, after this. I might do one more episode. Just 100%ing place. It might even take a couple because these places are so freaking huge. And I'll do some research and find out exactly where I have to go, so I'm not wasting either of our times. I mean, as it is, this is a long episode. I understand that, but I want to give people the credit where credit's due, so I'm letting the credits roll. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this, thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought of the game, if you've played it. And let me know if there's any other games you think I'd be interested in, or games that you're interested in that you think that I would, do justice for as far as playing it. So I'm gonna wait until all of this is done. I've seen less credits in, movies, but games they take longer to do, and there's more people involved, I can understand. So, but yeah, I would recommend this game. I got it on sale. I would recommend buying it on sale. That being said, like I said, I'm going to pre-order the second one. Special thanks to George Lucas. But I'm going to pre-order the next one because I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to hope they don't screw it up because I've heard so many horror stories of Star Wars games and movies and everything in the franchise being screwed up. So I'm going to go in it cautiously optimistic. So, and I think it's a way that you should go into it with any game. And a lot of people are even saying don't pre-order games anymore. Well, I don't even know when this game's going to come out. Probably not for another couple of years. So maybe things will have gotten better by then. I like a little smiley face there. That's hilarious. The word cryptographic can be left out of the routines library, blah, 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 related, and there's like a smiley face. I just thought that was funny. So, yeah, that was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. As of right now, part 1. Well, as of right now, part nothing. It's just its own game. But it was a commercial success. And everybody knows when something is a commercial success, it gets a sequel. Let's just hope the sequel is not horrible. So, let me know about your theories too. If they did a sequel, what would be in it? What do you think should be in it? Would you like to see romance options with Cal and other people? Would you like to play as other people? Because it'd be kind of interesting to be like, okay, well, like another Jedi comes into the game and you play as Cal during this, or maybe even you have parties, you know, like you have a group of people, but that's a totally different style of game. So let me know. Just write it in the comments and I'll read it and I'll see what happens. So when I hit continue here, it's gonna start me out before we went to the last planet. I'm just seeing if the plants, I am like obsessed with those plants. Journey complete. You've returned to your story before the fortress. Fortress is not replayable, but keep exploring. Additional lightsaber parts are now available and can be selected at any workbench. Is it really? And the meditation training as well, which is what I was saying I haven't done. Color. Well, those look the same. Emitter, there is one that's locked. Or is this what we said? Oh, I think these are the ones that, yeah, these two were the ones that weren't found yet. So let's see, switch. Protection and defense. Those are kind of cool, actually. I like that one. I like that one. Let's switch everything to protection and defense too and see what it looks like. Okay, I don't like that sleeve. And then we're missing one material. I'll keep it. Like, you could do white for this one. That would be even better. No, I don't like the chrome. No, do that one. The flat white. Not a big fan of gold. I wish you could change that secondary color. See, protection and defense 1. That looks awfully boring. Anyhow, I'll put it back on the ones that I like. Wait, no. Did that. Oh, no, I did that one. That one, I did that. Keep that on matte. So I'll go through a few things real quick, just so you can see them. It'd be cool if we got a bigger ship that we could explore a little better. So, meditation training. And there's 2 different kinds. Combat challenges or battle grid. Combat challenges, they take place on different arenas, on all the different planets, and it's like waves of enemies. The battle grid, and you definitely want to do this once you get all of your stims and your abilities, because if you do play plus, you can do these combat challenges in battle grid without any abilities or stims, and basically you die right away. And then the battle grid, you can actually customize your own challenges. You can put as many or as little enemies on there as possible. You can choose the place. It's I do like, and they actually introduced these 2 challenges in May during the current situation, and that's pretty impressive that they did this from home. But I wish they had worked on the main game a little bit more as well. So I'm gonna see if those plants are working, or if I can talk to Grease about it yet. Yes, it's fully grown.
Hey kid,
There we
I've been
go.
meaning to thank you. With my terrarium built out, I can finally get hollows for the Galactic Botanist Competition.
You wanted me to do all this for bragging rights?
No, not just that. Those slubs give a lot of credits to the winner of the grand prize.
Planning on cutting me in?
Whoa, 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 slow down. It's a plant growing competition, not a plant gathering competition.
Oh well, at least the mantis feels more alive.
So, yeah, we have all the plants. These two are on Bagano. Those two are on Zepho. Those two are also on Zepho, aren't they? I think there's 4 on Zepho. These two are on Kajik, and those two are on Dathomir. I think there's 4 on Zepho, to be honest. Because, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets worth, and there's really only 4 planets to explore. So, or to get seeds off of, I should say. Can I talk to you? No? You're up here. I can't talk to anybody. So, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and save it again, just because I always leave off on a save. And if we do come back to this, we will try to... oh, dang it, that's what I wanted to do. Sorry, couple more seconds. I wanted to actually take a look at how well I'd done percentage-wise. Alright, so Bagano completely explored. 97%, all the chests explored. That's pretty good. 96%, several chests missing and 2 secrets. But Zepho is so huge. Kajik, 94, 3 chests, 1 secret. Again, it's huge. And then Ilum, 98%, but everything has been found. So I'll have to figure out if I even want to try and 100% these. I mean, they're so close. You know that, like, with how close these are, I'm literally missing like 1 area, maybe 2 on the big planets, because I'm missing a lot of chests in these 2 as well. So, but especially like the ones I'm not missing chests on, you know, I'm missing like 1 pathway or something that I decided not to go down. So, view map. Oh, cool. So you can actually view maps of the planets before you go to them. So, yeah, like this 96%, I bet you if I took down this green wall, even though I actually technically did, I bet if I took down this green wall, it would, because it's showing that it's like right on the border, it would show 100%. So, yeah. That's cool. Alright. Take a jog back to... You can't run in the ship, but there is a downstairs to the ship, so I wish you could explore it a little more, but I think Cal should have his own room, just saying. Alright, I will leave you to it, and like I said, I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna do one last or maybe 2 episodes for finishing out the 100% completion. I might do clips of you had to go here to complete it, you had to go here to complete it, that type thing. Might be easier to do it that way for everybody watching. That way it's not totally boring just trying to figure out where everything's at. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Stay safe. Bye.